platform. The hashtag is MX Live. Today, right now, I'm speaking to Eno Barony, and I'm very happy she's here because, whenever we do speak, there's a lot of honesty, in her voice, in her tone, and she doesn't shy away from putting that in her music, which we're going to talk about. I have a couple of lines which we're going to get into in the songs, but first of all, hello.
Hi.
How you doing, darling? You
I'm good?
Looking very colorful. I mean, the hair.
Thank you.
What's this? Wait, is this the style for the year? Is it like what's going on?
I think so because it looks cute, so I'm just going with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was telling my previous guests they don't look like the economy is lashing them.
I just had to,
You don't look like.
I had to come out here for this video, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it's good.
When it comes to stuff like doing that, cutting your hair, putting out an image, the honesty in the music, which we're going to get into, are these decisions necessarily easy for you because you're an artist, or are they difficult because you speak to society, you speak to people who they're going to find controversy in what you say and how you look, again, with the hair and the image. When you're putting out this music, do you think about these things?
I used to think about it a lot, like especially with the image-wise, like I used to not understand why they would want me to do a certain thing, but then I got to understand when I started doing red hair. I was always like feeling like, why should I do red hair? But I had an innocent face when I was coming out. And so it's like, when you see me on a normal day and they tell you this is the rapper, you don't believe it.
Yeah.
So I needed to look a bit fierce, and that was the reason for the red hair. And the red hair also made me stand out.
Yeah.
But at that time, I wasn't really understanding it. You understand? Then it got to a point where I had an album where I had to switch to black hair. I was like, everybody knows me for red hair. Why should I come and do black hair now?
That
it's
makes
like,
sense.
we want you to show maturity because of ladies first and stuff. That came to blonde hair, pink hair, and now they cut my hair. Because I'm about to do like a ruthless kind of thing. So,
ruthless. Okay. Guys, once again, MXN4GH, every platform. If there's anything you want to ask her, let me know. I'm very happy she's here. We're talking about music and everything today, especially the new music, which we're going to get into. But how's the year been for you, though? I mean, we're speaking of her 3 songs, with Amrado. There's this one with D-Wills, which we're going to get into. And everything you've been up to, again, this year. How's it been for you, Eno?
This year has been good as always. I mean, we're always growing, we're improving, and I mean, business-wise, it's good. Yeah, so everything's okay.
Okay, 3 songs in the year.
Yeah.
Naturally for you, is that enough? Looking back on the year, would you have wanted to release more, or was it strategic in the number of songs and the way you released the songs?
This year, we actually planned for 4 songs.
Okay.
And the year is not done.
Oh, that's interesting. I mean, there's no lie there. Okay.
It's like I'm even saying stuff.
Okay. I mean, that's the plan. That's what I do. Okay, so maybe we might get some new music.
Because I mean, we're going to have, no matter the economy, we're still going to jam. We were thinking like things are not going on well, so people no go chill. But the kind of shows I'm getting, it looks like people will chill.
Okay,
so songs
chill,
have to drop,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now songs will drop, and you've dropped the songs. How's the response been per the songs you've dropped?
Yeah, so far so good. I mean, when I dropped The Finish Line with Amrado, that was the first song.
Yeah.
And it's like everybody was like, wow, we didn't see this one coming and all that. I dropped Okay, and it became an anthem. Like, every girl wants to be, I'm okay. And then here is this one trending on number 2 on YouTube as we speak. So
Trending
far
number
so
2.
good. Yeah.
Okay, one thing I want to know from you, when we saw it, you were coming here today, is do you think Eno, the brand, the rapper, the artist, is at a point where she's not just a female rapper, but she goes toe-to-toe with guys, and obviously it's a male-dominated space. I mean, per the number of rappers we have out there, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully, there's more female rappers. But for you, do you think you've evolved to that place where, for example, like Nicki Minaj, she's put head-to-head with these guys.
Yeah.
Do you think personally you're there yet, or is there more to do for you as an artist?
I think I was there like when I started my career. Going to with the guys was something I was already doing because I don't actually see myself putting myself in a box as a female rapper because we all use the same mic. We walk going forward. Females don't walk backwards and guys don't walk forward. So it's like, since we are using the same mic, you hear it's in the same speakers. I've been going toe-to-toe with the guys since the beginning of my career. But you see, the thing is society. Yeah, society will...
Okay, has society accepted?
Yeah, because, I mean, for me to... Even the first time I actually got nominated as a rapper, not like a female rapper, made me know that the industry had accepted me there. And me winning alone was enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you winning is enough. And based off that, I'm going to get into this. You have a song, Don't Judge Me. Before we get more so to the song, the title, Don't Judge Me, are you now more heavily judged still because you're a female rapper? Because, you know, it's again, it's society, right? We have norms and ethics and rules that are not on paper, but we live by. You know, we look at things a certain way.
Yeah.
And these conversations come up. So do you think you're more heavily judged because of not just your craft, but again, because you're female?
I am. I'm always judged in everything I do. Now, I don't even want to say, like, I'm just a rapper. It's like I carry some messages. Like, I just want to pass a message to people. And if you listen to this song, it was like a big message for everybody, not just for rappers, not just for females, because I happen to be the daughter of a reverend minister. And it's like, so for by the old rap here, then you see that thing. So even before I became a rapper, growing up, everywhere I find myself, every child will be doing something. When I also try to do it, they're like, oh yeah, so for but sit down, you understand? So it's like, I've been criticized my whole life, and I didn't understand it too well until I became a rapper, and it became too much, because it's like, the devil has stolen you. You have to stop. People will even go to the extent of telling you that because your father is doing God's work, the devil wants to reach him, and he can't reach your father, so he came through you to get to your dad. And I don't think I'm stolen by the devil, because when I pray, God actually answers my prayers. He listens to me when I pray. Same way you, the Christian, criticizing is also talking to God. I talk to God in my dark hours, just that this is my job. So people are supposed to see it as a job and not judge me.
Yeah. I mean, for example, one conflict for me, let me just bring this in, is, you know, growing up, we see movies, right? There's murder in movies, people smoking, drinking, and all these things. And the thing is, for example, if you make music, if you talk about these things, you can't talk about the good without the bad. It's like yin and yang, right? So again, for me, it's been like a big conflict. You know, you're speaking about these things, you know, children are watching, but how do you speak about them? Okay, now, for example, let's get to the music. Don't judge me. Do you expect the response you're getting in terms of, you know, because it's been a crazy good response?
I actually knew it's a topic that when I touched, like, it's going to go, hey, because this is like, I'm entering a different audience kind of space. Like, I'm talking to not just the rap audience, but Christians, pastors, you know, it's like, it's very big, religious leaders and everybody. And so I knew I was going to get that, like, that audience. I knew
okay, so was there hesitation? Like,
because I didn't want people to feel like maybe I'm rebelling against my dad or something. So I sieved this song over and over. Like, I've sieved it, taken a lot of rap and a lot of punchlines out.
You've actually taken a lot of stuff out?
A lot out, because it's like I listen to it and I'm like, no.
Yeah, I'm very happy you said punchline, because I mean, I rap and I listen to music and I enjoy music, right? So I'm listening to this. The first thing I went to was the lyrics. I went to and I'm looking at the lyrics, and there's some interesting stuff you said there. And I wanted to know the headspace you're in when you said these things. For example, you said, lazy ass men spend all day in church while I work to be rich, and they think it's rituals. One thing is, I'm a gold digger, whether high or low, I'm even ready to dig up. As are they now, if what belongs to Caesar can reach my hand, Caesar safe no go see am.
Hey, it's like I'm Shakespeare.
It's like, yo, baby girl. Okay, so is this based off personal experience? Is this based off what you've seen? Because again, lazy ass men spending all day in church, but I'm seeing this and I'm seeing like a woman doing well is always attributed to something. Either she's sleeping around or it's rituals, even not just a woman. If a young guy does well in society, it's blood, it's money.
What I see is a whole lot of people think before God is going to bless you, you need to spend all your days in church to be blessed. But God is the same person who said, I'm going to bless the work of your hands. So if you actually going to stay in church without working, you are not still going to, it's not going to come like manna. But people always want to be in church and then criticize you that is trying to work. And then after you make it, they are like, oh, boys.
Is it crazy to you that money seems like a taboo? That's something that growing up I found very weird. Like when you're rich, it's like, you must be doing something wrong.
No, I think we were brainwashed from, like, right from infancy. Because even me, when I was growing up, if you are too rich and you, like, approach me, then I start getting scared. Why is this rich guy following me and stuff? But I feel like I'm beautiful. Like, rich people will chase me, you know? So it's like we've been brainwashed to think too much money is bad, but we are always praying, God, give me money. So you see the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a lot of lines. I'm just going to take two. This second one too was very interesting to me. I know shut up bad because somehow I be criff.
Yeah.
But I don't fit in church because they think I am the B word.
Yeah.
So they judge me, condemn me to the pit, but we are all, another very heavy word. Though let's dig. Gold diggers praying to marry rich men, pointing fingers at me while I hustle to be a rich wife.
Yeah.
And there I'm seeing a hardworking woman. But the first part, again, very interesting to me. I don't fit in church because they think I'm a bad girl. Let me just say that. Is that a personal experience?
Yeah, it's very personal. It's like me, if you put me on the streets, like you see me right now because of my music, you think I'm some hard street girl.
Yeah.
But if you put me on the streets right now with the street people, I don't drink, I don't smoke, so I'm boring. Like they're like, how are you?
So where do you even fit in?
So it's like I don't fit here. And when I come to church too, the church people think this girl, she's bad, she's condemned.
Wait, this happens like in real life to you?
It happens to me all the time. Because me, if you put me, unless I have a show, if you put me in a club, I'll be boring. So I mostly always turn down like club appearances because if I come and sit down, you are hyper, you are drinking, so you're hyper. I'm not drinking, so it's like I look like a toy.
Yeah.
You understand? So I don't fit in the streets too much, even though I like to be in the streets and I like to be in church, but I still don't fit there because they feel like go with the say. You know,
do you think that, okay, let me ask this. Can we blame people who judge us as much? Because again, like people might see me, you know, the way I look and judge me and say, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't go out as much. Honestly speaking, can we blame them as much? And I'm putting me and you in this box, right?
Yeah.
Because it's society, people are stereotypical. You know, if you have long hair, people assume you're a certain way, you're doing certain things. Can we, again, blame them? Do we just accept that that's where society is?
No, it shouldn't be like that. I mean, if I want to look good to please myself, it doesn't have to come as an offensive thing to you. You understand? Like, you have to see me that this is what I want to do to please myself. I'm not dressing up to, like, please you, the person seeing me. You understand? So if a guy has, like, braids or anything, nowhere in the Bible has written that if a guy braids his hair, it's a sin. But why are you judging?
Okay.
I don't see that as a sin.
Now, someone who's heavily judged, D. Wills, man. How did that come about? You and him on this new song.
Oh,
please tell me. Because that's my guy, though.
Yeah.
How that, like, what happened?
Yeah, I feel like who feels it knows it better. Like, and because I was coming from the Asafoba kind of thing, I wanted somebody who also is like...
Has the experience.
Yeah, and then he fits like perfectly. Yeah.
Did he relate or reiterate any personal experiences to you with what he's been through before even jumping on the song?
Well, we didn't like talk much about personal experience. I was like, yo, G, see this concept, this and this, and he said, yeah, it's true, this. We entered the studio and
did you expect that? Like that chorus?
You know,
that
like
bridge.
people always want to say D. Wills, Duncan Williamson, but I feel like I see D. Wills as an artist. You understand? That is how I saw him before I put him on the song. Even though he's also software and everything, I actually watched his music. There are a lot of pastors' children out there, but I know he's a very good artist. I've seen his works and stuff, and that is why I put him on. And so people have to start addressing him as D. Wills, like the dope rapper. He's a rapper, a singer. Yeah, he's good.
Oh man, I can't wait to talk to the two of you some more about, this, because, again, we are in a space where we're heavily judged, everything is stereotypical, now social media. So this song, it's out on all platforms.
Yeah,
everywhere. Tell us, is it going to lead to another project? Like you said, maybe 4 songs this year. Are you going to be performing this song more? What's going on?
Yeah, my first time I performed, it was last weekend, Rhythms on the Runway.
Okay.
And it's doing good, like we all see it. And there's